Backstage at Anime Ottawa. Why are you here?
That's a good question. I got lost, actually. I'm from Los Angeles, and I think I took a left when I should have taken a right, and somehow I ended up in Canada. It's weird because they're supposed to check you at the border in some way, right?
Yeah, you just walk through.
Yeah, but things aren't going so well in the States right now, so I'm kind of glad I made it.
I noticed that during your panel, people were really, really excited. There's something about, and every voice actor that's worked in anime or that's worked in video games tells me the same thing. There's just something about the fandom with both of those milieus that is just like next level, beyond anything else.
Yeah, there's some fandoms that are just. Well, first off, having any fandom is pretty. It's pretty incredible to be attached to a project that people care a lot about. And sometimes it is your character, and other times it's really just the fandom. I mean, there were some shows that I was barely in, and I met people at cons that were like crying to meet me, and you go, I'm here for them, but that's not me. Like, you know what I mean? That's the show. Like, they love sword art online, and I'm barely in that. So it's not like, you're the guy, I'm the dad. I know, I had 5 lines, so it's not that.
But still, it means something to people.
No, but it does. I honor that as well. But, when somebody, it is the character in some cases, so they love the show, and they're like, I went through a rough couple of years or whatever, and this show brought me out of it. They got me through it. Like, hearing that and knowing that it's legit, it's huge. I mean, you really gotta, like, I don't think about it deeply too much because I could be like, they're crying, I could be crying, to be honest. So you go, I know what this is, and I appreciate you and thank you. But honestly, anytime I think about that I have the job doing what I love to do, and that people outside actually care, and not just actually care, but it means a lot to them, it's pretty incredible. So if you stop and think about that, you'll be a sob story though all day if you do it. But it's very, very nice.
The title of your panel that you did today, let people know what that was because it was pretty interesting.
It was the art of being evil.
So the art of being
the last not really part of the title.
The art of being evil. Is it? It really is an art, obviously, especially if you're not someone who's by character evil. And I don't think
the reason I came with the panel is evil doesn't really tell you much. It just tells you that they're somebody who probably makes choices that society would say no to. But it doesn't tell you about the character. Like, well, what's their motivation? Most villains are the hero in their own story. They don't know they're the bad guy because they're justified. Whatever it is, I deserve this, or I need revenge for whatever reason. Even the ones that we all look at that are just greedy or want to rule the world, the ones that rule the world, there's usually a reason, because they want to change X, Y, Z. Thanos, not a character I played, but Thanos had his own version of helping the world. He was not a villain to himself. He was like, that snap is going to make everything better in the end. Sure, it's going to kill half of everyone in the universe. But after that, those who survive are going to have the good life.
Well,
you know what I mean? But he wasn't a villain to him. We were watching it going, no, don't kill Spider-Man. No.
It's crazy, but it's so well said, because when you are a villain, you think that you're doing the right thing, but you're
in most cases
in someone else's story you're not. Today has been a pretty fun day. You're going to be here tomorrow as well. What's been the craziest thing that you've seen today that someone's brought for you to sign?
I'm going to go with yesterday, because somebody brought cosplayer had made. So there's a game, Genshin Impact, and Zhongli has a Rex Lapis dragon form, and they had a tail. It was like this long, incredibly well done, right? And it had a belt on it, so you could kind of wear it like a tail. But it was beautiful, I'm telling you. And it was all different fabrics. There were like hard crystals coming off of it. It was like, you couldn't imagine it being made any better. And I can't believe that this young lady made it. It was insane. And the coolest thing was, on the part that connects here, and this is like, nobody sees this part usually because the way it's on, you could see it was cut off. Like, you could see the bone and the muscle and the sinew. Like, you could see it as if they had sliced the tail off.
Oh, wow.
And now nobody sees that, but they still did that.
The detail.
But that's where I signed.
Yeah,
that's what the spot. So it's kind of like a hidden signature. So that is one of the more interesting. I know you could use the word weird, but I thought it was incredible. I mean, it's really well done. So very, very cool. But yes, I mean, I guess weird in the sense that no one else has brought me a giant dragon tail that was super detailed to sign.
That's been hacked off.
Yes, that's been hacked off for sure.
So if you've got a dragon tail and you'd like to meet this gentleman, he'll be here tomorrow at Anime Ottawa.
I think they're selling dragon tails here.